Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel and to episode 10 of the Rams franchise, where you can see in front of you we are rated a lot better, maybe not a lot better, we are rated better than the New Orleans Saints, who we are taking on at home. For a majority of the season we have not been rated better than anyone, so it's positive, we are definitely on our way. So let's have a look and a quick scouting report of the Saints. Starting with quarterback, they are led by rookie Dillon Judge. 74 improviser with scrambler, 94 throw power, pretty decent. 82 speed and 88 acceleration. They might have to worry about him a little bit escaping from the pocket, but not too much. They do have Sam Darnold backing him up, but obviously Dillon Judge will be their starting QB. Running back Rachaad White, 82, 27 years old, so he's just in his prime. Only a star though, he's never going to get much better than what he is. But I expect to see him do some damage, along with Ray Cumberland, their backup rookie running back. Not bad at all. Fullback, Patrick Ricard, still chugging on, one of the best fullbacks in the league. Wide receiver room, pretty poor to be honest. Leading the way is an old Corey Davis at 78. Maybe they'll struggle to throw the ball. Our corners are a lot better than their wide receivers. That's a matchup that we shall be winning there. John Johnson is injured. He won't be playing in this game. So Brevin Jordan will be starting, 71 rated. Not very good offense there for the Saints. Although we'll check out their offensive line. Penning, left tackle, 77. Left guard, they got Hoskins, 78. Centre, Eric McCoy, 80. Right guard, 72 in Royce Newman. And their right tackle, Ryan Ramczyk. Alright, it's a pretty decent offensive line, but the rest of the offense isn't that good. Well, mainly the wide receivers and the tight end. Defense-wise, Keenan Thompson leading the way, left defensive end, 78 rookie. He looks to be pretty decent, a very good athlete. I expect him to maybe do some damage. And Isaiah Foskey on the other side of him. He could be sneaky good today. Brian Breezy, the guy they took in real life in the previous draft. I liked him. I thought he was going to be good. And he's developing alright. 80 overall, 24 years old. Moving on to their linebackers. Shaq Leonard, left outside linebacker for them, 31, 82 years old. Whilst he's old, he's still pretty decent, but we've got a better one. Chad Muma, their middle linebacker, 76, and their right outside linebacker, Pete Werner. So their linebacking room isn't that great. Ours isn't particularly amazing. Josh Watson makes it look better, but yeah. Marshawn Lattimore, their highest rated corner, will be out injured, which is only going to help us. But Derek Pollard will be the number one corner, 23 years old, 85, relatively quick, 94 speed and acceleration, so he's going to have his hands full trying to cover our speedsters. And Jonathan Jones will be corner 2, 32, 81 years old. You know what I mean, I missed that up, but you know what I mean. Julian Blackman, 79, free safety and strong safety. Jaquan Brisker, 83, one of the better ones in the league. That's the scouting report. Let's get into the game. So here we are, the battle of two rookies. Hopefully R1 can come out on top, but what can Judge do here? First snap in the NFL, hands it off to a running back who gets a decent 11 yards to start off with. And they're going with Cumberland over Rachaad White, which is the smart thing to do. Rachaad White, 27 years old, you're going to prefer your rookie running back over him. Come on, Dillon Judge, show me what you can do in the air with your 94 throw power. Going to be another run and another decent foray into our backfield by Cumberland. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Our run game is, our run D is not working too well. Are we going to see the first throw? No, it's going to be yet another run, which we swallow up this time. He gains positive yards, but only one, leading them to an early 3rd and 1. Are we going to be able to either stop the run this time, or are we going to see Judge throw? It's going to be yet another run, 4 consecutive runs, and Cumberland looks like he could be a problem for us today. That was a very big run. stopped by Trevor Morig there. Empty backfield for this one. We're going to see Judge's first throw, and hopefully it is awful. Not awful, but only 2 yards. Mate, if we can contain him to that for the majority of the game, I'll be happy, but I very much doubt it. Obviously, as a rookie, they're trying to protect him a little bit. Yet another run, which we are able to do a lot better this time. 3rd and 7. What are the Saints going to do here? Probably not going to be a run. We've managed to stop Cumberland a couple of times. I imagine it's going to be a throw. It is. And I thought we'd be able to stop him, and we will. 4th and 1. Now, are they going to go for it? I very much doubt it. They're going to be safe and take the points. Yes, they are. Their rookie had a chance. He wasn't able to do much with it. Now it's time for our rookie, Devon Hopkins. Both of these are improviser types. Can we see Hopkins do some improvisation of his own? We've still got Wiggins. Obviously, he's going to be the main guy. But what can Hopkins do? Hand off to Wiggins. Able to get a decent little start. 4 yards for his first rush of the season. Their QB's first throw, only 2 yards. Hopkins takes it, showing his improvisational skills, able to rush for 4 yards himself. A nice little read option there. Obviously, we were using Blake last time as a scrambling QB, but Hopkins is better in a lot of ways. Not as quick. You know, Blake was a much better athlete than Hopkins, but Hopkins can actually make these throws as he's able to find McCole Hardman on the run there for a nice gain. The first completion of his NFL career, 14 yards. That's what you love to see. Hand off to Wiggins. Had a little bit of a gap there, but only managed to get 3 yards. I know I said in the end of last episode that I was thinking playoffs. I still maybe am thinking, as Hopkins is smart to just toss that ball to the ground to avoid the sack. Yeah, I may be thinking playoffs. It might be a little bit out of reach for us this year, but it'll be next year for definite. Nice, easy throw there to Hopkins for a nice 10-yard completion. Waddle with his first catch on the year. Hopkins looked calm and composed there in the pocket, which you'd love to see. Well, I really want a big year for Wiggins. Getting him up to an X Factor would be superb. Being a superstar, you know, still gets some abilities, but just being that X Factor, knowing he's got that extra bit to make him even better would be incredible. He's able to shrug off that guy. See you later. Wiggins proving why he is such an integral part of this offense and a very good power back as we continue to drive away down the field. Back to him again. Oh, he gets a fantastic block there. That is brilliant. Go check that out again if you missed that. An absolutely fantastic block by the offensive lineman. The replay doesn't do it justice. You have to go back and check yourself. That was a fantastic block there for Wiggins. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Are we going to lean on Wiggins again? We are indeed. Stretch play. Oh, I thought maybe if he cut out to the outside there, that was going to be a touchdown. But being the big bruising guy that he is, decided to just barrel through the middle. At the 3-yard line, I think it's going to be a pass. What do I know? I know nothing. Give Wiggins the ball, and normally he does stuff with it, which he does there. Emmanuel Wiggins with his first touchdown on the year, one of many, hopefully. Both coaches early on then relying on their running backs over the rookie QBs. Maybe you just don't want to, have them lose confidence by throwing early interceptions as their rookie running back Cumberland hobbles off the field. Bad for them, good for us, I'm afraid. I imagine Rachaad White will now tap in as the number 1 running back. Are they going to have to rely more on Judge? No, back to the running game. Rachaad White only able to get 3 yards. They are looking at an early 3 and out. It would be brilliant to get them off the field here. Come on. We need to be the dominant team at home. We've got to turn this place into a fortress. And that starts with stopping Rachaad White. 4th and inches. They are going to be punting the way. Get in there, Ernest Jones. Come on then. I'd love to see some good arm action here by Hopkins, which we are going to get. Oh, that is a drop though. Good pass break up by Jones there. 2nd and 10. Come on, Hopkins, we can do better here. Read option. You should have cut to the outside. That was a very poor decision there by him. Hopefully we can get a better decision on 3rd down. Running around the pocket, just get rid of it. Oh, the pressure got to him as we now go 3 and out to match the Saints. After 3 straight runs, are we going to see what Judge is made of? Yes, we are. Dropping back. Not very good accuracy there. He had a man open, but completely overthrew him. Maybe the sense of pressure was getting to him, knowing Josh Swanson was going to be in his face in a couple of seconds. Don't blame him, I'd be throwing it away. Launches it in midfield, and that was a very good throw there by Judge. A nice catch there by Laviska Shenault. I dissed the wide receiver room of the Saints before the game, and I'll stand by it. It's a very poor receiving unit. Our corners should do better, and it was nearly picked off there by Campbell. That would have been a very nice start. 2nd and 10. What are the Saints going to do? It's going to be another pass for Judge. He's running, and we nearly get to him. How is he able to pull that off? That is fantastic. Is that a good throw, or is it a good catch? Could be both. Rachaad White, though, is able to take a very nice catch there. Judge was running all over the place. He was about to get his world turned inside out. Was able to make a nice throw on the run. As Josh Swanson just unable to get to him. Judge is unable to make, well, he makes the pass, but the catch is not taken there. Swanson was just about to get his first sack on the year. Hopefully he's going to have big numbers from Swanson. Getting double-digit sacks would be incredible. Play fake. Straight back to White. And Judge is able to get another completion. Saints are down to the 7-yard line. Come on, boys, we can do better than this. We are a far better team than the Saints. Pre-play adjustment. We know it's going to be a pass. Well, Jones is an improviser. Judge, he could run. Oof, off the mark. Diving catch. Unable to be made. 2nd and goal. I'm going to stop predicting what play I think it's going to happen because it's normally wrong. I was going to say a run there and I was proven wrong as we're able to stop White for a minimal gain, 2 yards. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line, but we are going to go to the next quarter. At the 5-yard line, can the Saints get it in here? We do not want that to happen. Swanson breaks his man. Judge just throws it away. That pressure is there. We are going to get to him as they are going to kick the field goal. Our offensive unit trots out. I'd like to see Cousins get some of the ball this time. Use our X Factor tight end. As Hopkins makes a nice 5-yard pass on 1st down. Hey, look, I'll take 5-yard passes every time if I could. Guaranteed to score touchdowns doing that way. Oh, maybe if he didn't just get hit, that could have been on target. But I suppose that was a nice throw either way. He was about to get destroyed there by the Saints defender. 3rd and 5. Come on, you need to be holding on to that, Waddle. Unlucky, 3 and out. Our offense not helping our defense there. Not able to let them get a breather. They're back onto the field straight away. Is that Rachaad White still? It is, which means Cumberland might be out for the game. The way he was hobbling off, it didn't look good. But can we stop Rachaad White in these runs? Swanson's able to make a nice tackle there. 3rd and 5. Is it going to be another 3 and out for the Saints? We've had 2. Are they going to have 2? Can we get some pressure? Bit of a high snap. And a good break up. Back to back 3 and outs. Come on, boys. Let's get some offense going. Hopkins, we took you early. We know you're going to be good. And there we go. Getting the X Factor tight end Cousins involved. Use him more. He is going to be a fantastic weapon for Hopkins. A nice safety blanket, having a very good tight end there. Let's go back to Wiggins. Play fake. Get it for a nice 5 yards there to Mr. Waddle there. Come on. Keep driving on like this. We are doing well. At least it's not going to be 3 and outs in a row. Hand off to Wiggins, I didn't think he got the first down there. I'm not complaining. Looks like there would be a bigger hole. Just ran into the back. One of our players. Wiggins is out of the game. And off to Selby with his speed, and that is one, a very good stiff arm there for a little guy, and two, what an incredible burst of speed that was. That's what we like. We got the big guy in Wiggins, we've got the quick guy in Selby. Our offense is just beginning to be amazing. And off back to Wiggins, who shoulder barges someone over, absolutely steamrolls him. Only for 4 yards, but that was a nice little gain as we are approaching the red zone on the 21-yard line. Back to Wiggins, who gets a hole. I'd love him. Emmanuel Wiggins, I absolutely love him. He is the best player we have on the team, not just on offense, but defense as well. He is incredible. First and goal at the 6-yard line, back to Wiggins. He's definitely going to end up with another touchdown this game, as we are on the 3-yard line, already up to 100 rushing yards, and we're halfway through the second quarter. I imagine it's going to be another run here. What is that, Holdman? Oh, I don't even know. Too busy thinking about Wiggins. He has been very effective. He would probably be close to the number 1 pick in fantasy drafts every season in real life if there was a player like Wiggins. What's Hopkins going to do? Throw on the run. Oh, that is fantastic. That is exactly what you love to see. Watkins with a first receiving touchdown on the year. Calm, collected, beautiful. What fantastic accuracy that was on the run by Hopkins. Can we force the Saints' third 3 and out of the game? I would be a big fan of that. Oh, that maybe should have been picked, but probably came out of him too quick to really do anything about it. But a good deflection there. 2nd and 10. Well, the Saints going to dial up. Another pass. Can we get to him? Swanson nearly broke free as we're able to make a big tackle for loss there. 3rd and 12. The Saints are facing yet another 3 and out, as that was Cumberland. He is back in the game. 3rd and 12. What can we do here? Do not let them convert. Do not let them convert. Throws away. See you later. Hopkins v Judge could very well be the battle of the QBs of the future. That's a nice little handoff to Wiggins, who's, I thought he was able to get forward for the 10 yards there. They're both hidden, they're both young, and they are both, I think they're both 77 rated, so this could be a nice little rivalry. Obviously, you won't face the Saints too many times, but it'd be good to have a little rivalry going, especially because we're probably not going to win the Super Bowl this year. Maybe that's a little bit out of reach. But, you know, maybe in the next year and years going forward, we could end up facing the Saints in the NFC Championship game. Who knows? As that was another great run by Selby. And another, Wiggins is gone. That should be another touchdown. Yes, it is. Absolutely dominant running here by us and Wiggins. God, we're unstoppable. Judge, your team needs you. What can you pull out of the bag here? Going to be another pass. And a nice gain of 7 yards there. They need this. Brevin Jordan looks a little bit shaken up. But what can we do here? 2nd and 3. Come on, let's get our first sack. No, we are not. But that is a fantastic break up there. That looked like an easy completion and an easy first down. But we say no thank you. Have another 3 and out, hopefully. He was going to run. Dylan Judge can't do anything. 4th and 3. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Can we get some more points before the half? I mean, if we keep handing the ball off to Wiggins, you know he's going to be doing things. 15 rushes, 136 yards on the day. He is a bona fide stud that we have. on this team, and I absolutely love him. To Selvey, that's going to be holding. This guy looks electric whenever he's had the ball in his hands. He's going to be a very nice complement to Wiggins, as that is holding. We are being backed up 10 yards, 2nd and 18. Let's not go 3 and out. Hand off to Wiggins, wide open gap, gives the guy a stiff arm. Fantastic, 11 yards. I just can't stop gushing about him. He might be my favourite player I've ever drafted in any Madden already. We've only had him for a couple of years. He's going to be a 99 X Factor within the next couple of years as well. He will be the best running back in the league. As we hit this 2-minute warning, 3rd and 7, can we keep the drive going? Not that I'm really troubled by their offence. If we didn't, Hopkins hits a wide open Cousins on the run. Love to get him a lot of targets this year. I think he's 82 rated. So if we can get him some touchdowns, get him a lot of targets, we can get him toward 90 toward the end of the season. Hopkins finds Selvey out the backfield, 8 for 13. As we hit 250 total yards. Clock is ticking. 2nd and 8. Going to be a pass. Oof. Just out of the reach of Cousins there. I mean, just outside field goal range, or like a makeable field goal, so we'd like to get a little bit closer if we can't get further. It's going to be a screen, unable to get it going though. 4th and 8. The Saints really need some points here, otherwise it's looking like a monumental task to try and get back into the game. After they take a timeout, they get a nice 5 yards on the first down to the big tight end, Brevin Jordan. Ooh, maybe if we dived, we could have got that interception. But 3rd and 5. If you were a Travel Deer, being a Saints fan, you wouldn't be happy, as they are looking at giving the ball back to us straight away again. He's having to run, just throws it away. This is a great job by our defense in the first half. 40 seconds to go. We've got all 3 timeouts. Are we going to be able to get some more points onto the board here? Nice 9-yard completion by Hopkins. 34 seconds. We are approaching the halfway line. Another pass, another timeout, 30 seconds. I maybe would have liked to have seen a no huddle rather than a timeout, leaving us only 1 as Higbee picked up the first down there. Hopkins to Cousins, you'd love to see it. Another completion between them two. Time is ticking though. Oh my god. See, now that's when you should have used a timeout, because now we only have 1 play. Just tosses it away. Going to take the 3 points and give us a 21-point lead going into the half. Not only do we have a 3 touchdown lead, we get the ball starting the second half. This game is, I don't want to say over yet, but it's good as over, as that is a completion. I didn't think it would be, and that's why the Saints are challenging. It didn't look like he got 2 feet into me, but maybe he did. There's one. I don't know. You can't see the bottom foot down there, and the call stands. New Orleans lose a valuable timeout. Well, it could be valuable later, but that pass was complete as Wiggins has gone again. Gets the stiff arm. 163 yards on 17 rushes. This guy's a monster. I know we're only beating up what is one of the lower teams in the league just by ratings wise, but this is still very impressive nonetheless. I harbour playoff ambitions, and I think we might be able to get it, as we are on 200 rushing yards at the start of the third quarter. Wiggins is just brilliant. Wiggins is brilliant. The offensive line is brilliant as we get another first down. I wanted to see Hopkins' arm. We've seen a little bit of it, but as long as Wiggins and our O-line can keep dominating this defensive line of the New Orleans, why switch? You know, we know what's working. As Selvey comes in now, let's see a burst of speed from him if it's going to be a run. Now it's going to be a throw. Just over the middle there for minimal gain. But I suppose the completion is going to get his confidence up. And it's good to see him build rapport with Waddle, our number 1 receiver. 3rd and 4. What's going to happen here? Cousins with a nice diving catch. I don't know whether he was doing that for show or whether it was a bit of a poor pass, but either way, good to see Cousins and Hopkins pair up as Cousins' X Factor is active. Toss to Wiggins, he gets some blocks, but he is brought down in the backfield by Thompson. 2nd and goal. Bit of a play fake. Hopkins is going to run and just tosses it away because he was about to get... Well, you see him getting off the floor there, so he did take a hit, but at least it wasn't a sack. 3rd and goal on the 6-yard line. It's going to be another pass. Going to be to Cousins, who is able to get the reception for a touchdown. Can our defense continue to just shut down Dylan Judge? It's going to be a pass. He's going for a run, and he's able to get tackled for loss there. We are just completely controlling this game on both sides of the ball. Definitely putting the ambition of Super Bowl or playoffs in my mind. Super Bowl is too far. I'm just getting giddy because of how well we're playing. Just got to remember this is a poor side, so playoffs is the goal. Anything other than getting there is fantastic. But if we continue playing like this, my mind will just go, oh, we can win the Super Bowl, as we get another break up there. 4th and 3 for the Saints. They just can't do anything to us. Is this game going to get even more ugly for the Saints, or are we going to slow down because their defense has stopped us? Probably not. Not of how this game has gone. Cousins make a nice 4-yard completion there. It's not very many yards by Hopkins, but considering how much we've ran the ball just because we're good at it, it's a bit understandable. When you've got someone as good as Wiggins in the backfield, why not just feed him? You know, he's kind of turning into the new Derrick Henry, and I am all for that. As we give the ball back to him on a critical 3rd and 2. Not even critical, just on a 3rd and 2. We are absolutely dominating this game. Nothing is critical about it. They are able to stop us though. 4th and inches. Come on, Judge. Try and give your fans something to cheer about at least. There's a handoff to the running back, who gets destroyed in the backfield. Sharif Avril with a tackle for loss. 2nd and 11. It's just not good. Nothing is working for the Saints here. Although am I going to curse us with a nice completion here by Judge? Hosts it downfield. There we go. I cursed us. That was a decent throw and a very good catch there by their veteran number 1 receiver Corey Davis. However, that is not going to do much to them considering how well we've been handling them. That was very close to a face mask on Rachaad White there, but evidently not. Although it did look it by Trevon Moehrig there. 2nd and 6. What can they do? Johnson around in the pocket. Come on, Swanson. You should have dived there to get your first sack of the season. So very close. We can taste it. Swanson is going to get his sack. It's going to come this game, surely. As we seem to be getting into the backfield quite often. This O-line is not able to stop us too much, as that is an easy interception and he should be gone for a pick. Why did he stop then? In real life, he would have caught that on the run, Campbell, and he would have been gone. Still, I'm not going to complain. Good interception. Stops what's looking to be a decent drive by the Saints. My offense is back onto the field now. And it's going to be a pass. No. Yep. 1 yard gain. I thought Hopkins was maybe going to go for it there. But it turned out to be a quick little dump off to Wiggins for 1 measly yard. And off to Wiggins again. Looks like it was going to be a bit of a read option. but that is not going anywhere. The first tackle for loss in a very long time for the Saints. Even if that was the first, it could have been the first of the game. I can't really remember. 3rd and 10. Hopkins, big ball downfield. Oh, that is fantastic. You love to see it. What a run by Waddle, using his speed to just be completely open. No one was anywhere near him. Hopkins is able to see it. Look at that. Hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot of this year. Beautiful. In the battle of the rookie QBs, there is one clear standout winner. Our guy, as Judge, is not having a good day. Ernest Jones just gets completely through. No one touched him and just ruins Judge's day. Can't escape. Jones with a nice little air guitar celebration afterwards. 2nd and 20. If I was a Saints fan, probably would have already left the stadium by now. No point in staying, as Judge is running away and just tosses it. He is not having a good day whatsoever. 3rd and 20 for the Saints. It's just been an absolute disaster. Judge, their rookie QB, must be thinking, what the hell is going on here? Regretting ever being drafted by the Saints. Poor guy. Starting our drive at the 50-yard line. Hand off to Wiggins, who does get some room. That's not very good. We don't want to see him injured. Hopefully it's not too bad, but he has done his work for the day. Holding his wrist. Hopefully that's, nothing serious, and we get him back. To be fair, we don't even need to use him for the rest of the game. He's had nearly 200 yards on the ground. We've got Selvey, the speedy running back, as Hopkins has nearly intercepted. That wasn't a good pass whatsoever. 3rd and 5. Maybe use Selvey. We've got the speed on him. No, it's going to be a pass. We use Selvey from the backfield as to catch the ball. 4th and 1 though. We are going for it. 4th and 1. I love it. We are so clear. It doesn't even matter if we don't get it here. We've got such a good lead. We're just unstoppable. We are playing some fantastic football. 1st and 10 on the 11. Going for it on that 4th and 1. We're reaping the rewards from that. Ooh, maybe should have been a touchdown for Mecole Hardman. Not going to complain though. How can I complain when this is the first game of the season and we're playing like this? Hand off to Selvey, using a bit of his speed there. 3 rushes for 33 yards, and he's caught a couple from the backfield as well. He is going to be a very nice compliment to Wiggins. As Hopkins is going to throw, scan it, he's going to run. Fantastic. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Devin Hopkins is the QB of the future and now. This is embarrassing for the Saints. There's not much they can really do at this point. The game is lost as we go into the 4th and final quarter. I was certain that the match ball was going to be Wiggins. I thought he was player of the match, but Hopkins with his 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown, he may have stolen that honour, but maybe Wiggins has done enough with his fantastic performance on the ground. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. Either way, it's going to be between one of them two. I'm not even talking about the Saints now. Who cares? They got a 1st down. Big whoop. 8 yards there by Judge. The game is over. Just want to get toward the end now. 2nd and 2. What are the Saints going to cook up here? It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a screen, and he gets a nice few yards from that. When we tried the screen, it wasn't able to work, but the Saints able to get it work there with Cumberland, who, we've not seen much of him, so you can't really judge him as a rookie. He had that first big run, and that was about it. As Judge is running with the ball, and that maybe should have been a sack, he was able to evade a couple of our players for a 1 yard gain there. Surprised he didn't fumble. You know, QBs don't have the greatest carrying statistics, and being lifted up in the air like that should have been a fumble maybe. It's going to be yet another screen, and they get absolutely pancaked 2 of our defenders. That was crazy, as Eric McCoy is the latest injured person. But that was 2 very good plays by their offensive linemen there. 3rd and 5. Can we get them off the field, even though it's probably going to be 4th down territory no matter what, as Judge is unable to make the connection there. 4th and 5, they won't be coming off. The offense is staying on the field. Although, you know, it's just beating a dead horse at this point. Nice completion to Crockett. First and 10, fresh set of downs for the Saints, as that is going to be a full start. Back you go. 1st and 15, a hard task made even harder. Not even a hard task, an impossible task made even harder. As Judge is able to show some of that speed that he's got. I mean, it's not much, but that is part of being an improviser. Nothing open downfield, using a bit of your speed and getting downfield. Hand off to Cumberland, and we are able to say no thank you, as he is averaging 4.7 yards a carry, which is alright. You know, it's not bad. Obviously not as good as Wiggins, no one is. Judge again running. Can we ruin his day, as he does get his helmet smashed into? Maybe if he used some of his speed and escaped the pocket earlier in the game, they could have actually done something. But as it stands, 17 for 30 yards, 17 of 35 with 170 yards. It ain't that good. 2nd and 5. Ooh, big hit there. Unable to hold on to the ball. Can he find a completion this time, or is it going to be another break up? He's running. They can't get it. 4th and inches, but obviously for the rest of the game, wherever they are, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Can we get a big stop and stop them to scoring points? It's going to be a pass. We can't stop them. They are down at the 1 yard line. Brevin Jordan with an important catch there. Can our D-line hold up if it's going to be a run? It is. And we can hold up for the first time. We have 3 more attempts to stop them. They have 3 more attempts to score. Who is going to come away the victor here? They are, with a very good run play. No real struggle there to get it in. 5 minutes 41 to go. Wiggins is back out on the field, so the injury wasn't serious at all, which you love to see. Demarius Barrett, though, has gone down injured. If we can just maybe just keep running the ball with Wiggins. 1, get his rushing yards to a ridiculous number. 2, just keeps the clock ticking. Nearly on to 200 rushing yards on the game. 3rd and inches. Or we'll just keep running the clock down, and we'll be out of here with victory. We're not going to lose anyway, but the quicker we're out of here, the better. Nice, simple catch there to Watkins. Stays in bounds as well. Clock is ticking. Hopkins showing rapport with all of our receiving threats, although Hardman could do with another couple of catches to us. But Wiggins hits the 200 rushing yards in a game all by himself. Guys is a monster. Back to Wiggins, we'll just keep feeding him. That's the best way to do this now. If you picked him, fantasy draft, got him number 1, you're laughing your head off. Sylvie is now in the backfield though. Hand the ball off to him. No need to do a single pass in the rest of this game. Hopkins going to keep the ball himself. Again, maybe he should have cut to the outside instead of trying to just bruiser his way through the middle. Wiggins is back. I would have liked to maybe just send him off the field now. He doesn't need to do any more work. No point in potentially getting him injured, as he is gone. God, I fucking love Emmanuel Wiggins. Okay, so now clearly the match ball now goes back to Wiggins right after this monster game. It has to be. Hopkins has done well in his very first start as a rookie, but Wiggins is just, he's just unstoppable. As Judge throws a nice pass, but unfortunately his receiver is unable to complete it, as we have 301 rushing yards. Another pass. Receiver actually able to make a completion this time, as we hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 7. We know it's going to be a pass. They won't be running this ball anymore. And that is a nice pass, able to get up to the 48-yard line. Laviska Shenault with a nice catch and run there. At least Judge has got respectable passing numbers, 213 on the day. He'll have no passing touchdowns. Well, he could do, but probably not at this point. But 213 isn't horrendous, as we were able to get a lot of pressure toward Judge there. So as I record this, I can't wait, because in a week's time I will be in Philadelphia about to watch Philadelphia versus Washington, and I absolutely cannot wait. I think at this time, in a week's time, I think I'll be maybe just getting to the start of tailgating, potentially, because it's going to be, I'm doing this, it's 3 o'clock for me now. Take off 5-6 hours, so it should be about 9 a.m. Maybe about another hour I'll be rocking up to the tailgate, as they punt on 4th and 6. They don't even want to go for it anymore. They are running scared. It's game over. Are we going to kneel the ball out? Is that them, just a sign of them giving up? Who knows? Wiggins is obviously going to get the ball again. Able to get forward for 9 yards. Check out that statistic. 264 rushing yards on the game. 3 touchdowns. Wiggins for MVP. As Wiggins has gone, oh my god, he finishes on 289 rushing yards. And I'm just checking now. I was checking to see if that was the rushing record, and he falls 7 short. That was Adrian Peterson in 2003 for the Vikings, had 296 in a game and 3 touchdowns. Let's get into this stats. This is the most comprehensive victory of the series, and it probably won't get much better than that. We have absolutely blown out the Saints. Devin Hawkins, 120.8 passer rating, 21 completions off of 32 attempts, 252 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. What a beautiful first game for him that was. He's a rookie, he looks calm, he looks fantastic, and I'm very excited that we have him. Rush wise, just look at it. 289 yards and 3 touchdowns for Wiggins. Hopkins pitched in with 1 rushing touchdown as well. He might have a couple over the season, just because that's his archetype. He's an improviser. He will run if required. And Selvey looked very good. 3 attempts, 33 yards. He has that speed. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him going forward. Receiving wise, Jalen Waddle 109 and a touchdown, Cousins 75 and a touchdown, Watkins 42 and a touchdown. McCole Hardman only had 1 catch on the game, but for 14 yards, so he could still be an important part of this team going forward. But a very, very good showing from our offense. Defensive wise, again, it was very good by them. TFLs, we had 4 in the day: Brian Potter, Sharif Averill, Ernest Jones and Dion Barker. One sack, Ernest Jones. That time he just got through the O-line untouched and just blew up Dylan Judge. Overall, what a perfect first game. Couldn't ask for much more than that. And with that, that's the end of this episode. Goodbye.